Assalamuallaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, here I would like to introduce myself. My name is Jihan Syakura Fauziah, but you can call me Jihan. I'm 13 years old. I'm from Junior High School 3 Pati, grade 7E. So now, I'm going to deliver about the story of Raden Ajeng Kartini. Once upon a time, in the city of Jepara, there was born a beautiful baby from Javanese royal family. Her name is Kartini, who has a long name Raden Ajeng Kartini. She is the daughter of a duke who later became Rajan of Jepara, Raden Mas Adipati Aryo Sasroningrat. The mother of Kartini is Ngasirah, the first wife of Sasroningrat, who worked as teacher in school at Telukawur, Jepara. Kartini's father: "My wife, look at our child. She is so beautiful. She is like you." Kartini's mother: "Yes, she is so charming. May God make her loyal to their family and useful for a lot of people." Kartini's father: "Definitely my wife. She would be useful for many people." Little Kartini grew into a cheerful girl. She played with others like she grew up in royal family. When she was 12 years old, she was prohibited from continue her studies in Europe's leisure school, where she also learned Dutch. The prohibition to pursue the ideals of her schooling comes from her closest person, her father, because at the time she was a girl who was 12 years old, and she must undergo seclusion or dipping it. Kartini: "May I apologize, my father, for disturbing you. I want to ask something for you." Kartini's father: "It's okay, my dear. What do you want to ask?" Kartini: "Sorry, my father. Would you tell me why you won't let me go to school?" Kartini's father: "My dear, you are now 12 years old, and it's about time you do seclusion. This is already customary. You must follow the rule." Kartini: "I'm sorry, my father, but I still want to go to school. I would have missed them, my teacher. I still want to learn, and I still want to play with my sister, Rukmini and Kartina." Kartini's father: "You have to follow the rule. Do you dare to oppose our custom?" Because there was no power on her against the wishes of his father, young Kartini resolved to do seclusion. However, young Kartini still want to seek a knowledge, explore their curiously, and still want to be useful for many people. During the seclusion, she wrote letters to her Dutch friend to gain the knowledge of Europe concerning rights as human beings, especially women. Kartini: "I have to fix my life, even though I do not currently have the right to a right. At least other women do not suffer like me. Yes, and I should start with writing. It seemed to be interesting when I start to write a letter to my friend Rosa, abandoning to share her knowledge to me." Since that time, the relationship between Rosa and Kartini worked continuously. Rosa Abandonen also often sent books and newspaper from Europe to young Kartini, so her thinking becomes more advanced. In the European newspaper, told that women have the same position to assert their right, while in Indonesia, women are at a very low social stratum. Kartini: "Rosa, you are such best friend. Well, it seemed not quiet even if I just learned from Rosa. I had to share it with other women. They should have this." After doing the seclusion, she married with a Rajan of Rembang named Duke Aryo Singgih Joyo Adiningrat over the choice of her parent. At the time, Kartini's status as the second wife of the Rajan of Rembang. However, her husband strongly supported her ideals and even allowed Kartini build a women's school. Kartini: "My husband, sorry if I'm disturbing you. If I may ask, a dark wife, do you allow me to build a school for a woman? Duk Aryo Singgih Joyo Adiningrat. Kartini, if that is your wish, I will.